and move them, in normal mode, because each time one of those broodlings hits your Thor, you're going to be doing splash damage to yourself, so be very careful of that. And we lost our entire army because we didn't scout properly. That was all scouting. A little bit of micro fail, but mainly if you would have scouted that better, you would have easily won that fight. So right now, we have another starport on the way. Hopefully we're going to get a reactor on it, pump out some medevacs and Vikings. Still building more Thors. Not constantly building Marines. Now, if you look in that fight, look how much our minerals spiked up to 1,200. So we are expanding again up here. Don't have a planet. Oh, we have planetary fortress on this one, but not on this one. So now we got a counterattack coming. Huge amount of lings and roaches. Need to be very careful. All these SCVs almost just got picked off. If this guy was paying attention, would have done a lot of damage. So get ready to repair, because when he comes in, you're gonna need to repair your base. Be very, very careful of this. We don't have a huge army right now, so this is gonna do a lot of damage. Now, here comes the Broodlords. We're gonna have to get over here and do some damage. We got the Vikings. He's got no anti-air though, guys. So we need to get these Vikings over here immediately and start doing some damage. Don't just sit in your base. So here comes a small push out, but we have a lot of lings right now, a lot of roaches. The guys, they have no anti-air. Get these Vikings over here to stop these Broodlords. Bring some SCVs to repair these Thors, and need to repair this right now. We're going to lose this base. So we lost a lot of SCVs. Did we lose more transforms? We lost a good amount of SCVs to the investors. We got so many SCVs here that we don't need to be sitting around, so transfer them. So right now, let's see. We don't have a reactor on this one. Right now, we're sitting on 1,400 minerals, guys. Start on 5 barracks immediately. If you're ever sitting over 1,000 minerals, start on 5 barracks. You won't ever be over 1,000 minerals again. Start on 2 more factories. Start on more starports. Right now, we're sitting on a lot of minerals. We don't have enough production facilities. This is why people lose late game. Zerg has to build this many hatcheries, because that's just how Zerg plays. And this guy's still sitting on 3,000 minerals. So their production is always going to be 10 times higher than yours if you're not rebuilding stuff. You need more barracks down on the ground. You need like 4 or 5 more. Probably at least like, 13, 14 at this point. You need 2 more starports, more factories. I mean, the reason why you lose late game to Zerg, no matter what race you are, is because they have more hatcheries than you have production facilities. That's it. So make sure, you're constantly building production facilities. Doesn't matter how many command centers you have. So like, okay, you see, he's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. He's on 5 bases, so I'm on 4. So I don't understand how I lost, because our economy was about the same. There's really nothing I could have done better there with my economy. I mean, we had the same amount of harvesters, and all our bases were equally saturated. So there's no way I should have lost the economy war. Yeah, but each of these hatcheries, let's see how many he has. He has 6 hatcheries. So each of those, with queens constantly injecting larvae, can instantly replenish his wiped out army. So say he attacks you, 200 push at the same time. You barely win. You have like, maybe 80 food left. He's got like 60. But instantly, because he has all these hatcheries, he's able to replenish to 200 instantly. What are we at? 146. So if you would have had 5 more barracks placed down right now, 2 more factories, 3 more starports, you would have been able to do a lot more, instantly replenish your army. That's why Protoss and Terran lose to Terran. Even though they see themselves, okay, we have the same amount of bases, so I shouldn't have lost this war. But you don't have as much production facility. Right now we're sitting on 1,700 minerals. Getting a little push here. Stimming. Lots of Broodlords, though. We need to get these Vikings over here to focus fire these down. Don't worry about the Corruptors. Get these Vikings to focus the Broodlords. We're going to lose all of our Thors here. We did get the last of the Broodlords right now, but we have a huge push coming over here. These are a lot of roaches. Warping in more Broodlords from this. Right now, no more production facilities are being built. I mean, we're still trying to build out of these ones, so we're definitely going to lose. Right now we're at 100 food. After that attack, we killed a lot of things, but Zerg's instantly back to 200. Like I said, he's got 6 hatcheries right now. One of them's got 5 larvae, one of them's got 2, one of them's got 3, one of them's got 2, one of them's got 2, one of them's got 5. Right now, his economy, if you look at the income tab, 79 versus 57. That's not too bad. I mean, you could have been building a little bit harder on your SCV productions, but right now, this base is out of minerals. This base is out of minerals. You have 2 bases, both are fully saturated, and we're using our mules. Well, this one's about to be fully saturated. So, I mean, your economy can't be better than him, especially since, you both have unspent resources. So it's not like you're being stopped by your economy. What's stopping you is, right now, even though he's not injecting larvae, if he was injecting larvae, all these would be about 7 or 8 larvae right now, and he's at 200 food. So that's what's losing you the game right now. It's not the fact that he's got a better economy. It's the fact that he's got more production facilities, which is his hatcheries, and you have nothing. So we'll be seeing this game probably end very soon right now. Like I said, we have 200 food already from the Zerg player, instantly replenishing his army. We only have 100 here, and right now we just can't replenish our army. We go to the production facility, still, not building more barracks, not building more factories, not building more starports. So here comes a pretty big push. That's probably going to be game ending right now. Looks like he's going for your main base, you know, all your production facilities, and then he's getting this round on all these, coming with the roaches, coming in with the broodlords, and then that's probably going to end the game for him, for you. I mean, right now his food is dropping down to 160. Now, I want you to take note of that. For 1 second, it said 160 because you killed about 40 of his food supply, and then it instantly popped back up to 193. And look at all his hatcheries. 8 larvae, 2 larvae, 6 larvae, 6 larvae, 6 larvae, 3 larvae, 8 larvae. So, the reason you lost this game is not because of your economy. The reason you lost this game, and why all Terran and Protoss lose the late game Zerg, is because they did not have enough production facilities. At least, you know, in the lower level play. So right now, it's pretty much GG. Picking off this command center with all these corruptors. Zerg's back to 182 food. 71 food for Terran, so it's pretty much over at this point. And then there's the GG. Way to be well-mannered about it, even though he was talking shit to you at the beginning of the game. So, let's go over quickly what we could have done differently with this game. Now, right off the bat, you did the engineering bay harassment thing. Now, that can be useful, but really, I say don't do it anymore. Ooh, Ultralist. So this guy did a lot of tech switches. He did a good job. But let's look at his upgrades. He got all the armor upgrades for Zerg, which is nice, but he got no ground upgrades. Maybe he got the roach upgrades instead. Yeah, he did. So he was getting the acid saliva, the you know, roach range. But okay. So if we look at our upgrades, we are at 2 weapon, no armor. Let's see if I can find a marine someplace. I'll just click the engineering bay. We're at 2 weapon, no armor, so we need to be a little bit better on the upgrades. You know, don't do the engineering bay thing. It's really not that great. Maybe for like a low level Zerg, it'll be good, but not really high level. Let's see what else we could do here. So we were kind of doing SCVs right now pretty hard. I mean, right now we're only at 49. Late game, you want about 60 to 70 at the end of a game. If you're constantly, you know, getting as much you know, saturation on new bases and stuff, and constantly expanding, you want about 60 to 70. What else can we do here differently? Obviously, the big thing was in the production facilities. As you can see here, Zerg, 7 bases. 44 larvae right now, guys. 44 larvae. So say some freak occurrence happens, you completely wipe out this army with these 2 Thors and this Raven. 44 larvae, most of his, you know, things cost 2 food. That's instantly back up to 88 food. So say you wiped out this army, he's down to like 100 food, because he does have a lot of units just sitting around over here, lots of drones and stuff. So he's down to like 100 food, he's instantly back up to 188, and since you don't have enough production facilities to reforce your army at, that's why you'll end up losing anyway. Even though your economy, look at how much minerals you're on right now, 3,500 minerals, 900 gas. He's on about the same, 4,500 minerals, 1,800 gas. So even though he's got more stuff, you both have the same amount of average unspent resources. So like I said, production facilities. This is why you lost the game. You can't replenish your army fast enough. All you see here, when you see a hatchery here, 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 all you do see on first glance is, okay, this Zerg is on 6 bases right now. I'm on 4. I'm not expanding enough. Not the case. Right now, you only really need 2 fully saturated bases with about 60 SCVs. You know, you could have 3 with like, you know, 20 at each, but right now, you really only need 2 fully saturated bases. What you're needing is a lot more production facilities. Like I said, put down, if you're ever sitting over like, you know, 600 minerals, throw down 2 more barracks, throw down another factory, throw down 2 more starports. What lost you the game, like as I said 100 times, is no production facility. So, take notes of all the little micro changes I told you to do there, and you'll definitely become a lot stronger of a player. I'm Zoya. Make sure you guys subscribe. Check out our new paid training services. It's the feedback I get is a lot stronger than from these little games I cast. The feedback is so strong. People have been improving greatly from the little training session. I know it's $10, but it's definitely worth it. You should definitely try it out. I mean, $10 is not much money at all, guys. So if you're interested in drastically improving your play, definitely check it out. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys check out Unknown's channel. Make sure you guys submit your replays to starcraftsquad@gmail.com. I will commentate them like this one, and then I'll post them on our channel. So yeah, I'm Zoya, and I'll see you guys next time.